What the court has done is it has recorded all the submissions that we made, critically on the point that he today remains a medal prospect for the high jump category. There are no representations being sent from India for the Commonwealth Games for high jump, and there are only two people who've jumped better than him for the entire year. So clearly, he's a medal prospect for the Commonwealth Games. So the court has directed the selection committee of the AFI, which is scheduled to hold a meeting today, to consider his representation and to see if he can be included in the list of the probables who are going for the meet.
Any further date?
The matter is now listed on Friday, and on Friday the AFI selection committee will have to come back and tell the court as to what they have done with respect to that direction. The direction is categorical, and the observation that fell from the court was also very clear that he remains to be one of the best contenders for a medal for the CWG this year. He's met the qualifying criteria that the AFI itself has set, and there is no reason why he should be excluded only on the basis that he did not participate in the interstate competition for which he had specifically sought for an exemption. So on that criteria and playing out the national interest part, that you need people who want to go and win the medal for the country, the AFI selection has been specifically directed. You go and consider his representation for selection in the team.
And what the AFI had to say? What was their submission?
The AFI stand was that because while they were considering his representation and were and this candidly felt from the AFI's counsel also that he remains to be one of the best players to actually go for the CWG, they were bent down on the fact that there is a fixed quota which has been set by the Indian Olympic Association of the number of people who can form part of the contingent going into CWG. So they were saying since the cutoff for that quota has already been met, various other people have also been left out, and so was his case also was not being considered. However, the differentiating factor that we brought in was the fact that when you have more than one players being representing one particular event, so for example, javelin throw, there are three people who are selected. In high jump, where you have a clear probable candidate who is willing to participate and is a medal contender, it does not make sense to exclude him only on the ground that there's a quota. So on that aspect also, the court has asked them to sit down, deliberate on this issue and come back as to why his name cannot be included. So I think it's a very progressive step by the court today. They've really looked at the sports interests of the country, and I believe that a positive outcome will definitely flow in.